Alright, class. It's 3 a.m. and your bozo friend wants to get off the game. What do you do?
Did we win the last match?
No. You've lost 15 times in a row.
The number of losses is irrelevant. He needs to stop being a little...
Which student just said that?
Me?
That's rookie talk. You gotta spice that vocabulary up, or the COD lobbies are gonna eat you alive.
Yes, Mr. Principal.
Along with your 15 losses. He says he has to be up for work at 6 a.m. Only 3 hours from now.
I think I have the answer, Mr. Dover. If we take the 15 losses, multiply them by our boy needing to be up at 6, and divide them by the circumference of this apple, the answer is that we shame him to stay up until we win, ruining both his physical and mental health at work the next day.
That is the exact answer, Mark.
You guys can take your end on a win nonsense and shove it up your...
Trevor, your life depends on the next words you choose to speak.
I don't care if Mark's parents just got divorced, so he really needs me to be there for him. If I'm tired, I'm going to bed. May I, Mr. Dover?
You may. Do you really think that Kratos could take on the entire Covenant by himself? Where's PlayStation? What's up, Nintendo? Your Joy-Cons break again? You're hiring someone to work on multi-platform!
Yeah.
So that's it, huh? You're actually letting this Goomba get his filthy mitts on your games. You know, Nintendo, for a guy who made his games $80 before everyone else, you sure are against making more money. Because it's not about the money. It's about control. What? If Mario is on other platforms, we won't be able to force the customer to play the way we want them to. Come on, Nintendo. Why does Kratos riding in a warthog while he punts grunts into the stratosphere bother you so much? If PlayStation isn't the only console you can play Spider-Man on, what even is it? A better place for gamers? Oh, to end the console wars. Where is my Game Boy Advance?
Your what?
This, the holy grail of handhelds.
Oh, my desk was wobbly, so I put it under one of the legs.
How dare you?
What's the problem? It looks like one of those cheap toys you'd get in a Happy Meal.
This is blasphemy! Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby! Metroid Fusion!
Are these double A's? How are people from your time even alive still?
We didn't need all the fancy tech you guys have today to have fun. Double A's, using a wire for multiplayer, and keeping a flashlight on you to play in the dark was just part of the fun!
Wait, this doesn't even have a backlight? Times were pretty tough back in 1252, huh?
Do you have the shot?
Yeah, this bozo's never gonna talk bad about the Link Gable again. And how can you even tell that's a Pokemon? It's like 3 dots.
No! The world record for most players on a game has been broken. All right, everyone, where are we dropping for the after party? He didn't say it was you, Stain. I'll emote on your grave. With 47.3 million players, it's Roblox. How? Yeah, I'm the #1 game on Steam. You know, it's funny you mentioned Steam, because Roblox's 47 million players is more than all of Steam combined. With titles like Grow a Garden and Steal a Brain Rot, Roblox has buried the competition. You're telling me that Brain Rot is more popular than Ariana Grande cranking 90s on the Power Rangers? At the end of the day, Fortnite, I think it shows that people like to laugh and to just shut their brains off at the end of the day, instead of develop arthritis by the age of 18. We're gonna crank your knees in the 90s! Barricade the doors, everyone! We're delaying GTA 6 again! It's too late. November 19th, 2026. You're telling me we have to wait a whole other year now? I know, we're sorry, but we need this time to make sure the game is as polished as it should be. My grandpa pulled the plug today because he couldn't wait any longer. Well, I'm not making it till then. Might as well pull it now. Please, it'll just take a little longer. If we rush the game, the jiggle physics won't live up to your expectations. Us gamers never want any game to be rushed. We want GTA 6 to be the holy grail of games that we know it can be. But we're going on 13 years now, and a lot of people are starting to think that the game doesn't actually exist. We're confident that this is definitely, probably, the last delay. Sir, a lot of the devs are thinking there might be more, because of the layoffs you just had. Shh! You couldn't have waited until he was out of the room! Follow, for there to be no more delays.
Okay, on the count of 3.
What is this blasphemy?
Oh, hey, Dad. Why didn't you tell me you had a piñata?
A piñata?
Yeah, this thing is wicked heavy. It's gotta be loaded with candy.
You are in the presence of one of the original divine trinities in gaming.
You're talking about this 50-pound box that could crush a baby?
Halo 1 and 2, Fable, Ninja Gaiden. Halo 2 helped lay the foundation for online FPS games as you know them today, brick by brick.
I tried it. There's like no movement at all. No slide canceling, no sprint. You can't even drop shot. How am I supposed to make the game absolutely miserable for everyone else?
Hey, Frank, I thought you'd like to know that your son is disrespecting the OG Xbox. He's what?
Wait, I'm sorry. He's gonna go get his bat again.
Yeah, he said Halo 2 is garbage. I think I heard him say Master Chief is a who. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. I'll be there in 5 with the bat. Don't worry. Neither of them are getting out of here. Run, follow, and I'll teach them about the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, hold it right there.
All right, who took my PS1?
That thing's a PlayStation? We thought it was a pizza box.
Do you have the shot? I do, sir. Awaiting your command. That is where PlayStation began. Without that system, you wouldn't have father figure Kratos or one good season of The Last of Us show.
I don't get what's the big deal. The games looked and played like hot duty.
No, my son. Your games are the ones that are hot duty. Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Twisted Metal. These games were all absolute masterpieces. It is a crime that Sony won't make a new Twisted Metal or even bring back Ape Escape.
Well, none of those games have characters in Fortnite, so they gotta be bad.
You guys are so excited for Resident Evil 9. Where do you think the first 3 were?
Hey, what the hell's a memory card?
This is a memory card. It held all of your adventures and let you share those memories with your friends when you went over their houses.
So, kinda like an external hard drive?
Yep, these bad boys had a whole megabyte of space. I had an entire case of them. I think I'm gonna be sick. How could you live like that? Take the shot. Follow, and the OG Nintendo will be next. Hey, you can take this label and shove it up. Whoa, whoa. What can me and His Holiness Gabe N do for you today? You can remove these made with AI labels. Every video game is gonna use it soon, so it makes no sense to keep it. Thanks for answering my call so quickly, Father. The power of Christ compels you! There is nothing wrong with using AI! Then what's the problem with labeling it? Well, why don't we just tell everyone what shampoo the developers use?
What?
Video games, movies, writing. AI just slopifies them all and makes them end up looking like horse dookie. Well, you see. What it do, guys? I'm Dan Hauser, co-founder of Rockstar. And I just gave an interview where I said that executives who use AI aren't really creative. I love you, Dan. Companies want to use AI so badly, not because it makes a better product, because it doesn't, but because it makes them feel like they can get rid of creative people, so they can make 3 extra pennies on games. You all will eat the slop and like it! Follow, to keep AI out of gaming.